Now live from the KAKE studios, this is KAKE News at 5.
Tonight, feeling lucky? The Mega Millions jackpot has passed the $500 million mark for the first time in a year.
Plus, one of the suspects in the Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl rally shooting is formally charged in court. We're learning he was just released from probation.
And for the first time, parents will get a chance to voice their opinions on Wichita schools' plans to close 6 schools to save money. KAKE News at 5 starts right now.
The announcement a couple of weeks ago to possibly shut down 4 elementary schools and 2 middle schools left many parents with a lot of questions.
The school board is considering making the move to help address a $42 million expected budget shortfall. It's hosting 3 meetings, with each one focused on 2 schools. The meeting is about to begin in about half an hour. Eli?
Yeah, David, it starts at 5:30, and some of those questions Deb mentioned the parents are hoping to get answered at that.
All right, thanks, Eli. And here is when those meetings will be taking place. Tonight is at Marshall Middle School with a focus on Park Elementary and Hadley Middle School, as Eli mentioned. Tomorrow's meeting is at West High School with a focus on Cleveland and Payne Elementaries. The third meeting is set for Monday at the administration building with Jardine Middle School and Clark Elementary as its focus.
Detail, and she may be also carrying a silver suitcase. Police are concerned for her safety and ask that if you see her to immediately call 911. Another beautiful day across KAKE land with warm temperatures, lots of sunshine. After some clouds earlier, it made us wonder if we were going to get in that 70 ballpark. They went away.
Oh yeah, here we are in the 70s, and it looks like some more clouds might be moving in, though. Let's check in with Jay Prater for a quick look at our forecast. Hey, Jay.
Yeah, with that occasional cloud cover that is being thicker during the afternoon, let's go live over to KAKE Doppler HD, and as we zoom in across north central Kansas, we even have some showers developing here around Jewell County, around Mankato, and even from Weber up to the north. And a few of these may be thunder showers. As we move back over to the northwest, we're going to see maybe a spotty shower across northwest Kansas, but that's a pretty small threat. What's going to happen overnight tonight? That front is going to make it through Wichita, and after midnight, along and ahead of that front, some thunderstorms could develop after midnight. But the latest data suggests that that thunderstorm threat would be well southeast of Wichita at this point. Obviously, we'll monitor that. Behind the front, things will be cooler, but we're not talking about a big chill down here. Temperatures only drop into the 60s, but warm right back up into the 70s to start next week. But Tuesday, Wednesday next week, that big cool down could be accompanied with snow.
A murder at a North Wichita motel almost 20 years ago has yet to be solved. Investigators say they found Brandy Flint beaten and strangled to death in a room at the Auto Motel on North Broadway in July.
A new company is now taking over the foster care system in Sedgwick County, providing adoption services to the 1,300 children in state custody. Now, this is more than 300 positions.
Jury selection has begun in the trial of the armorer in Alec Baldwin's movie Rust. Coming up, what the outcome could mean for Baldwin's trial later this year.
And another picture-perfect day across KAKE land, but there is a bit of a dip in temperatures coming up. Jay Prater tells us what we can expect when we come back.
Now, your KAKE First Alert forecast with meteorologist Jay Prater.
And we're going to start with KAKE's First Alert Doppler, some of the first echoes of the season. Let's get up here across some parts coming through. And we're going to see more of these spotty showers develop. A few more, not a lot. There's not going to be a whole lot of coverage overnight tonight. We go outside of 43 Hutch, 46 at Winfield in Arkansas City. Tomorrow, the winds are gusting to 30 from the north. It'll become mostly sunny, and it will be cooler. 62 Wichita and El Dorado, 64 in Arkansas City, and also Winfield. More sunshine on Friday, and then look at the warm-up. There you go, 74 Monday, and then that Tuesday night, Wednesday, not only chance of rain, but look at the colder air down to at least freezing overnight Tuesday night. That high 54.
The trial of Hannah Gutierrez Reed, the armorer on the set of the Alec Baldwin film Rust in New Mexico, began today.
Investigators say she loaded the gun Baldwin was rehearsing with when it fired a live round, killing the cinematographer. She's been accused of criminal neglect for her handling of weapons on the set. Laura Geary has more on the case. Americans have been leaning heavily on credit cards since the pandemic.
More consumers have also turned to buy now, pay later loans to sidestep rising interest rates. Karen Kafa tonight explains what households can do to keep up with what they owe.
This week, Capital One announced a $35.3 billion deal to acquire Discover Financial Services. If approved, more changes.
Mandy Gaither explains how journaling may help you focus and succeed in your daily life.
It's a simple act, writing down what you're thinking and how you...
First, here's KAKE's Annette Lawless with today's Missing in Kansas.
Nearly 2 months have gone by since a teenager was reported missing from the southeast part of the state. So, if you don't mind, let's take a look at this photo of Cheyenne Hall together. The
2010 fan favorite, Disney's favorite mouse making his...
Now from the Deep Pasquale and More Sports Desk, here's KAKE Sports anchor Sully Ingalls.
Well, the last time Tulsa and Wichita State met, the Shockers got off to a hot start. And tell me if you've heard this story before, but it all Austin Tulsa at home, 2001. Tip off for that one tonight at 8 p.m. on ESPNU. Now, the K-State women are hanging on to a top 16 seed in the nation in next month's NCAA tournament. Being in the top 16 gives you... Yeah, I would think so. They got a much better team this year. You know, you got that huge new Bobby Wood contract, got some pitching, so... the vibes are high right now in Arizona as you get spring training rolling, but until you get out there in April, you never really know.
Everybody's, undefeated right now.
0-0. Favorites to win the World Series in my mind.
They needed pitchers. All right. Thanks, Silly. Can we take a look at the sunset right now? Wow. You can see the clouds have started to move back in, but not before a record was broken for the warm weather today. Brooklyn Ray takes a look next.
You know, it's really kind of a shame that it's starting to come to an end. The sunset tonight just really kept giving and kept giving. Still looks gorgeous outside, but just a few minutes ago, we were getting more of the underside of the clouds illuminated with that beautiful umber. Just a fantastic night. Hope you had a chance to go out and enjoy it. Now, high temperatures today were unseasonably very mild. I mean, we got up to 72 in Wichita.
Medicine Lodge, a different story today. 82 degrees for that high this afternoon. That broke the previous record. 76 degrees, broke it by a bunch, set back in 2017. Although we didn't break the record here in Wichita, it was still a beautiful day. And hopefully you can enjoy the beautiful evening as well.
Wow, that record was shattered for sure.
Amazing.
All right, thanks, Brooklyn. Well, the Wichita Police Department is looking for pieces to a puzzle in a murder case.